everybody hear me so far? Can everybody hear me? Whoopsie. Over there. Right, it's already recording. Let's just move that. Wait a little bit. Give us a bit of room. So if you want to have a little chat before, you can switch your video on and your audio. So we've got a few minutes yet. Ian's just going to do some little musical interludes for us. Or if you prefer the chat box, you can always go in the chat box. How are you this afternoon in the UK? How are you, Liz? All well, I hope. I hope you can hear me. So today we are doing our Lughnasadh ritual today. So I'm just checking last minute member requests. Okay, so yes, let me put my lights on. Whee! Here we go. I love those lights. So yeah, it's Lughnasadh today, which is first harvest. On time on my phone, 10 minutes. So yeah, we're going to be. We've done a little mini harvest in our garden. We got some blackberries, which are up there, and a few apples. Most of them aren't ready yet, and some of them had already been eaten by creatures. So, oh dear, naughty creatures eating our apples. So we've done a mini harvest this morning. So anything that you've got like that, just put it on your altar for to be blessed. So what we are doing today, there'll be a guided meditation today. I have posted 2 of them up in the group. So we're going to be doing the not stellar meditation for the other one. Let me just, for some reason that screen's not looking right. Let me just adjust that screen while I've got time. Record. So it's a bit of a steep learning curve learning this Zoom business. It's a bit more complicated than Facebook Live. So and just check everything's working properly. So yes, there'll be guided meditation to visit the now it's called something. Bear with me. It's like the Hill of Abundance, for want of a better word for it, yeah. And that's to connect with the energy of this particular Sabbat, which is the energy of abundance, because that's what it's all about, really. First harvest, so the gathering in anything and everything, pardon me, that is ready to harvest. So when you're going around in your local area, anything that is ready to harvest, grab it, yeah. Oh, excuse me. So there will be that guided meditation in in today. There'll be some words, as usual. I like my words. And Ian's going to do his musical soundscaping through the guided meditation as well, which is very cool. So we're honouring Lu today, the god of many things. He's like master of trades, like everything. So from harp playing to business, warrior skills, you know, it's like all encompassing, which is quite amazing. Before we do the guided meditation, we're going to be drawing down the sun as well, which we did for Beltane. We did that for Beltane. Hi, Audrey. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't want to put it too far that way. As long as you can all hear me, that's great. If you can't, just say there are a few things in the audio settings. If you drop the little arrow down, you want to select computer audio. Okay, if you can't hear me at all, that's what you need to click on. Yeah. How are we doing for time? Got 5 minutes. So just waiting for people to come in. So today we're burning temple incense today, because this in here, this is it serves many purposes, this room, but it's also our solar temple. Yeah. So today we're burning solar incense, temple incense. Sorry. In there is myrrh, frankincense. It's got some oil in it. I'm not sure what the oil is. There's also red sandalwood in there. I think looks like there's little bits there. There's little bits there. I'm not sure what it is. It might actually be what do you call it? Cloves, not garlic cloves, but cloves. So that's what we're burning today. The oil that I put on my palms of my hands, did you want some in? I'll throw it over. Catch. Takes a while to come out. Yeah, that's abramelin oil, which is a magical oil, which actually correlates to the sun, so that's perfect. I have a couple of crystals on here. This one is orbicular ocean jasper, I think. Yeah, pretty much. And that's the reason I've got that on the altar, is it connects you to the interconnectedness of all things. That's what it does, which is perfect for any kind of magic work, really. And this is Vesuvianite, perfect for any kind of work around your Dharma, and also for the heart chakra. Yeah. I made my candle today, this morning. It's got a lot of oil in it, so it'll burn quite nicely. So what I thought I'd do, actually, when we cast the circle, how are we doing for time? 3 minutes. When I cast the circle, I'm going to use the candle to, when I walk the circle, I'm going to use the candle. So we're casting a circle with the flame, fire, light, whatever you want to see that as, yeah. So if you want to join in with that, then make sure you can hold, you have a proper candlestick holder. What did that lady call it in the shop? She called it something, didn't she? These ones that have got, they have like a tray on them, yeah, so you don't spill wax all over yourself, basically. I can't remember what she called it. A candlestick holder or something, she called it. It has a specific name, these type of candle holders, which I didn't know. She's quite bad, really. So, like I was saying, on the altar here, I've got some more incense burning. These are blackberries, apples. I've got more crystals. I've got orange calcite and sunstone there. I've got the offerings. I've got some grape juice and oat cakes as offerings. So yeah, there's no rules on how to build your altar. It's just what feels right, really, for you. So I've got 1 minute. Just see if anyone else comes in. I think that's it around that. Let me just give that a bit of a... It's going all soggy now. Nice soggy incense. Lovely. Yuck. So I'll just run through order of service. So we're going to ground and energize using the drums. We're going to walk the circle, cast the circle using candle. So we're casting it with that energy. We're going to call Lu. We're going to invoke Lu. I think we used these words recently, actually. So that'll be kind of call and response. So if you want to join in with that. Oh, song. No, actually, we won't do that because I have left the words somewhere else. We will then draw down the sun. Again, that will be call and response. So when I say the words, I will then leave a time for you to say them after me. Yeah. Then we'll go into the guided meditation, which is really nice. I recorded it this morning and it's really, really good. And then when we come out of that, I think there'll be some chimes or something. There'll be something nice to bring you out of it anyway. And then we're ground, devoke, and close. Okie dokie. So we're going to begin. It's 3 o'clock. So we're going to ground and energize with the drum. That is, just checking that is recording. Yes, that is recording. Let me just light this candle up here. So if you have a drum, then you can play the drum along with us. If not, if you are so to help you ground, you can visualize the color red at the base of the spine, like a red swirling energy. Or you can imagine roots going from the base of your spine and your feet down into the earth. So as you find the half of your body, becoming grounding. You might notice that your body wants to sway, maybe even move in circles. That's fine, just let it do that. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to light this candle to cast the circle. So we're going to start in the east, go clockwise, so east, south, west, north. And we're going to go around 3 times. And we're going to use the words circle cast, circle conjure. 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 Circle cast, circle conjure, 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 circle cast, circle conjure. Coming back. What about you guys? That felt quite powerful actually. I liked that. That was very cool. Built that energy. Okay. So we're going to call on Lu. We're going to invoke Lu. Okay. So repeat after me. I am Lu. Samildanach. I am Lu. The Ildana. I am Lu. Master of the battle. I am Lu. Master of healing. I am Lu. Master of knowledge. I am Lu. Master of sailing. I am Lu. Master of sorcery. I am Lu. Master of smithing. We welcome you, Lu, O Shining One, into our circle. We ask you come. We bid you hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. So we're going to draw down the sun. So we're going to bring our arms into, oh, I've forgotten what this is called. I've forgotten what it's called. Anyway, we're going to bring our hands, our arms into this position. So your upper arms are parallel to the floor. The fingers are kind of spread, a bit like this, but they're not tense, yeah? Now really I should be facing south, but I'm facing north, and never mind. I'm sure it doesn't matter. I'm sure they won't mind. So closing your eyes, or if you've got a candle in front of you, you can gaze at the flame. Take a breath. Let it go. So again, repeat after me. Deep is the call on high. The sun god, Lu. Lu, O Shining One. Let the hammer strike the anvil. Let the lightning touch the earth. Let the spear ensoul the chalice. Let the magic come to birth. Our sun, bringer of life, warmer of our hearts, we accept your gifts. Breathing, feeling the warmth, the energy of the sun move through your hands down into your body. Let your whole body fill with that energy, that healing, bright, warm energy. And then when you're ready, release. And just take a couple of breaths. So we're going to come into the guided meditation. Just move that around a little bit. So make yourselves comfortable. Grab any pillows or cushions that you might want. Come to a comfortable seated position, eyes are closed. And taking 3 deep breaths into your body. With each inhale, expanding your awareness. With each exhale, let your body fall into darkness. Breathe in to expand your awareness. Breathe out to release your body into darkness. So keep that going. In this guided journey, you can connect deeper with the spiritual abundance of the season by exploring in your inner vision the ancient harvest festivals and honoring the earth goddess with your own spiritual offering in gratitude for your life and its many gifts. Expanding your perception and finding yourself walking across a rich meadow. The day is warm and the sky is blue and clear above you. The long, rich grass is full of flowers in a vast rainbow of colours. Blue and violet, orange and scarlet, and golden yellows. Crickets hum and click around your ankles, and clouds of butterflies and bees dart and flutter in the air around you. High above, You hear the call of a buzzard. Around you are low green hills and rich pasture land stretching as far as the eye can see. You are not alone. Others are heading in the same direction with you, funneling into an avenue of white standing stones that form a path across the fields and over the crest of the wide hill you are walking along. As you step between the stones, you take a moment to examine their shimmering white surface. There are tiny flecks of quartz glimmering in the rock. The half-formed shapes of animals and human faces seem to come out from their sculptured sides in the subtlest of ways. One image appearing to form another from a different angle as you walk by, in a play of light and shade. You walk in between one pair of stones after another. While some are wide and almost diamond-shaped, others are tall and thin, but all are huge. The work of many hands to prepare and erect. Their wind-blown faces tell you that these stones have stood here for many long years. You continue along the avenue of stones. Men and women, young and old, surround you, all making their way over the hill. Some carry baskets and bunches of grain or flowers. Children play and sing, running to and fro around their parents as they plod steadily through the grass. Ahead, you can hear the sound of distant drums. And the music grows louder as you crest the hill, and the expanse of the land opens up before you. The rounded belly of the harvest hill rising up in front of you, a sudden surprise. Crowds of people swarm around its base, and the sound of drums is much louder here. The earth seeming to vibrate to the music. There are small huts and cooking fires, and groups of young men and women laughing and shouting. To one side, there are enclosures for horses, and a great deal of business seems to be taking place. But what takes your breath away is the hill itself. Perfectly round at its base, it rises up like a pregnant woman's belly, nestled in beside the curve of the hill you stand on. Its smooth sides seem impossible, and you know that this harvest hill is a great wonder, made by the men and women of this land many years ago. All over its sides swirl a vast mandala of flowers and fruits, bunches of wheat and barley, and green leaves, all laid down in an immense complex pattern, a knotwork design of many living colours. You follow the crowds walking slowly around the foot of the hill, and see that each person is ushered in turn to a place where a thin path of chalk snakes its way to the summit. Each person is met at the foot of this path by a man or woman wearing red, who takes offerings to the land from the people. carrying the gifts up the hill to position them in the design. Suddenly, it is your turn, and you think for a moment that you carry no such offering. You have nothing to give. You stand with empty arms in front of the priestess of the sacred hill. She looks at you with deep, dark eyes and speaks to you. What is in your heart? What are you most proud of this year? You answer without thinking, without hesitation. Whatever comes into your mind first is your true response. There is no right or wrong. Immediately, you feel something in your hands, and so you offer it up to the woman before you. Whatever this object is, it represents your pride, your joy, your accomplishments. What you hold most dear in your heart at this time. Have no fear. Whatever you see is taken by the priestess as part of the great pattern upon the hill, and is blessed, but is never lost. She takes it from your hands with thanks and a smile, and you are ushered on past the hill back into the crowds. As you walk away, consider what it is that you saw, what you answered and gave to the woman. It may not be what you expected. It is a symbol of your gifts, and there is power in it. But what you hold in your heart, what you strive and long for, and makes you truly shine, will remain with you, always inside. All around you are celebration and festivity, and you take your time to explore the party for a while, basking in the warm sun and drinking in the abundance that surrounds you. Eventually, you feel it is time to return the way you came, and you retrace your footsteps, climbing over the hill through the avenue of stones. As the stone rows come to an end, you feel yourself return to your body and the everyday world. Let your breath guide you back to your sacred space and to your body. 3 deep breaths into your belly. Brings you back into the room you are sitting in. Brings you back into your body. Brings you back to be aware fully of your fingers and your toes. Slowly, gently moving your body as we begin to wake up. Take your time. Feel your way back into your body. You can rub the hands together. Place the palms over the eyes. And release when you're ready. Slowly open the eyes. And we're just going to ground. I'm going to take the first two fingers of both hands, plug them into the earth. Just feel that connection to the earth, that groundedness. Very kind of heavy feeling in the lower half of your body. And just visualize a ball of light above your head. It could be gold, silver, white, violet. And we're going to take that ball of light down through the body. And as it moves down through the body, it's going to collect any residual energy that we no longer need. And it moves down through the body like a magnet, collecting all those little bits of energy that we're going to send back to the earth. We're recycling. So the light moves down, out through your feet, back into the earth. So if you feel like you want to repeat that, you can. Breathing. When you're ready, release the hands. Okay. So we're going to devoke and close the circle. And then if any of you've got any questions at the end, then we'll do a little Q&A afterwards. Lu, oh shining one, we thank you for joining us in our circle. We thank you for first harvest. We thank you for your wisdom and for your knowledge. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell. May the circle be open, but unbroken. May the God and the Goddess be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. Thank you. I like that. That's cool. Okie dokie. Put all the doodles out. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that, everybody. I'm just gonna stop the recording, and we'll do Q&A. I'm gonna sit here so I can actually read. If you want to, hello. Can't really see me very well because I've got the sun right over there. I'm gonna stop the recording.